Hello guys and welcome back again to the TechTick YouTube channel. Just recently we had a chance to try out our first Cryorig product, that being a CPU cooler, and today we are continuing on with trying out their portfolio with the H7 model in front of us. This is their more upper tier model compared to the M9 model, for example, but despite that, considering in what segment it belongs, it will still go easy on your budget. The product box is really cool looking with a nice picture of the product on the front, while on the other sides you will see some talk about its main features, technical specifications and compatibility, which in this case covers almost every single newer socket except the LGA 2011. Opening up the box, on the top flap you will see some information about the online product registration, with which you will get extended 3-year warranty and other benefits. Moving on, in these side compartments you will find all the necessary parts for the cooler installation, user manuals and other accessories, one being a decent sized thermal paste tube. Last but not the least, here we have the cooler itself. Measuring 145mm in height, the H7 won't have any problems fitting in even smaller sized mid-tower cases. Generally speaking, that's a pretty low figure considering we have a full-blown 120mm fan in front of us, and since we are already talking about it, it comes with this to its neck fully sleeved cable with PWM connector on the other end. The overall aesthetic design is really nice in my opinion. I am liking this fin pattern on the back side and the look and finish at which Cryorig aimed for. Top part of the cooler carries this plastic cover hiding the ends of the 3 copper nickel plated heat pipes, just like on the M9 model. Removing the front fan, you will reveal this odd looking honeycomb mesh style design, which as Cryorig says improves airflow and reduces noise turbulence. Going to the bottom part, you will come across onto this, as they called it, X-bar mounting bracket, and beneath it is of course the copper nickel plated CPU contact base, which had a decent amount of polish on it. The cooler installation process seems easy on the paper, and it sort of is. Its main problem is that you have to screw the cooler down from the other side, which kinda makes it a bit difficult if you are doing it outside of the case. If you have a cutout on the motherboard tray of the chassis, rather install the cooler once the motherboard is up there. The RAM clearance is on spot and, as they claimed, 100% compatible with RAM of any size. Although we didn't use a big sized kit, you can clearly see that there is enough room for any type. If you for some reason decide to turn the cooler other way around, you will also have good clearance. As some of you may remember, I did the testing of the Cryorig M9 model on the Skylake Core i7 6700K CPU, where we saw that the default core voltage of the CPU is really high. Because of that time I've decided to measure load temperatures using the AIDA64 system stability test in 3 different scenarios. First, at everything being on auto or default, second, voltage being set at 1.2 volts for cores and with default frequencies and other settings, and the last one being my overclocking profile at 4.6 GHz and 1.36 volts. This method was also used in the case of testing out the H7 model. In first case, the low temperatures were roaming around anywhere from 60 all the way to 80 degrees Celsius, while in second case, where we set the core voltage at 1.2 volts, we were getting very low 40 to 60 degrees Celsius on all 4 cores. Using our overclocking profile, the CPU frequency is bumped up to 4.6 GHz, while the core voltage is set at 1.360 volts, which is actually still way lower than the auto default voltage settings, resulting in lower temperatures compared even to the first scenario, as you can see it here, from 50 to 70 degrees Celsius for the top end. All in all, we were very pleased with the H7 performance, especially if you do some manual adjusting in case of our Skylake Core i7 6700K processor, as that model is a specific case for itself. The fan was pretty loud in that first everything default scenario, while in other 2 scenarios was really quiet. In the case of the Skylake Core i7 CPUs, you will have to fiddle around a bit if you want to get optimal noise to performance ratio, but not because of the cooler itself, but rather because of the platform. Thank you once again guys for checking out our unboxing and review of the Cryorig H7 Air CPU cooler. Feel free to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the product, and of course, if you would like to see more content like this, you can subscribe to our TechTick YouTube channel, or you can just check out our other videos from before.